right, welcome back everybody to Altcoin Daily, where you subscribe for a video on crypto every day. My name's Austin, and today I want to share with you the 6 top altcoins that could do very well in 2019. Some great buying opportunities. So, if you're looking for a great place to stay informed on the crypto market, then click subscribe. You do not want to miss one of our daily videos. All right, let's get into it. I am not a financial advisor, so always do your own research before investing. And keep in mind, on the Altcoin Daily Twitter, I had you choose the top 6 coins. I'm only invested in 3 of these, actually. So as we go through this list, I'm going to be brutally honest and give my opinion if I really do see a future for these cryptos. All right, the number 6 altcoin that you chose that could potentially explode in 2019 is Tron. Tron wants to build Internet 3.0. Just like EOS, just like Substratum. Basically, Tron is a cheaper, faster, more scalable version of Ethereum. A decentralized web. So, is Tron a quality cryptocurrency to invest in? Well, Tron is a decentralized entertainment/content sharing platform. So think of Tron, besides a decentralized internet, geared towards entertainment. Maybe a decentralized YouTube or a decentralized Twitch. And with Tron, creators, users, people like you and me, we will have fundamental ownership of our data. That's Tron. So it's definitely needed in the marketplace. It is solving a problem. But why would you invest in Tron over other similar cryptocurrencies? Currently, Tron has over 50 decentralized apps on their platform. They are making progress. And to confirm this, we can always go to dAppradar.com. As of January 2019, Tron has reached well over 1 million transactions on their blockchain. So people are finding value in Tron. In all fairness, Tron is one of the fastest transactions per second at around 2,000 TPS. Should I invest? Well, right now Tron is currently trading at about 2 cents. It reached its all-time highs about 12 months ago at around 25 cents. So if Tron just reaches its all-time highs again, that's going to be an over 12x gain on your money. That's substantial. And Tron currently ranks number 10. You do not get in the top 10 by accident. There's some value behind there. Am I invested in Tron? No. Why am I not invested in Tron? Well, honestly, right now, there's a handful of promising Generation 3 cryptocurrencies. There's heavy competition in the dApp platform, data liberation space, and there's EOS and Cardano. There's Basic Attention Token and Substratum. There's heavy competition. Will I invest in Tron in the future? I could. To give Tron some credit where credit is due, things that the Tron Foundation does very well is Tron is great at marketing and great at partnerships. Another reason that I will invest in Tron is dApps. Just like Ethereum, Tron is a smart contract protocol, which means that the value of Tron comes from the ecosystem of dApps and active users on the platform. If Tron gets a killer dApp on its platform, to me, that would be a huge green flag, and not only be good for Tron, but good for cryptocurrency in general. We're not going to cover everything in this video. We have 5 more altcoins to go, but let me know if you invest in Tron. What can we expect from Tron in 2019? Well, Tron is currently on stage 2 of their 6-stage plan, and this year, in 2019, Tron's going to be focusing on dApp creation, I like that, distribution, as well as compensation for said content via TRX. Their mainnet is launched, so this is a make or break year for Tron, and I'm excited to see what they can do. Another good thing that I like is Tron is in talks to implement ZK Snark technology, so get some privacy features on the platform. Interesting. All of these features could potentially make 2019 a great year for Tron. Let me know what you think in the comments. That was number 6, the 5th best altcoin that could do very well this year that you chose is Stellar. And remember, you chose these coins. So if you want to be part of our next poll, our next video, follow us on Altcoin Daily. There's a link in the description below. Stellar Lumens. What are Stellar Lumens? Stellar is a digital currency that you use to transfer money between borders. So Stellar Lumens are used for cross-border payments, and they're already in action. They're already being used by major corporations. But what problem is Stellar solving? Well, right now, transferring money between countries takes a minimum right now of 3 to 5 business days and costs significant amounts of fees. But before cryptocurrency, it was the only option. Well, Stellar Lumens is that solution, because Stellar Lumens is a cheaper, faster solution that charges micropayments and completes it in about 3 to 5 seconds rather than 3 to 5 days. So one of the major reasons that I think Stellar has so much value is because there's a real use case behind it. Let's just be very real right now. Using cryptocurrency to transfer money between borders, between countries, that's a no-brainer. The question is, will Stellar Lumens be that cryptocurrency to get that adoption? Well, it kind of already has. IBM is already using Stellar Lumens for cross-border payments, and a partnership with a name brand company like IBM, that's a huge green flag to other companies, to other banks looking to transfer money. The second reason that I think Stellar is a quality project is because of Jed McCaleb. Stellar Lumens was founded by Jed McCaleb. Now Jed, he was a programmer of XRP back in 2011. And XRP is a competitor to Stellar. And while XRP was being formed, Jed left Ripple. He left XRP to form Stellar. And as Jed says, while Ripple was for the banks, Stellar was for the people. So while Stellar and XRP, they're both used for cross-border payments, from my research, Stellar is more focused on corporations and little banks and helping bank the unbanked in developing countries, while Ripple is more focused on the big banks. What do you think? Me? I'm invested in Stellar. I can see Stellar doing very, very well. The question is, what is Stellar Lumens doing in 2019? Honestly, one of the biggest reasons that I think Stellar Lumens is a cryptocurrency to watch in 2019 is because other cryptocurrencies are already being launched off the Stellar blockchain. Here's 12. To quickly go through them, and all these links are going to be in the description below. Some of the cryptos that are already being launched off of the Stellar blockchain. Viridium, they are tokenizing global carbon credits, so they're tackling the carbon credit market. Stellar X, Stellar's launching their own decentralized exchange. To be fair, so is Tron, so is many other cryptocurrencies, but DEXs are the future, and Stellar's getting involved. There's Tempo, and what was the other one? Slice, they're tackling Stellar. At least a crypto on Stellar is tackling the real estate market. And then Smartlands. Smartlands is aiming to tokenize high-quality agricultural land and tokenize it on the Stellar network. I think that the ones being launched off Stellar are going to make Stellar Lumens even more valuable, in my opinion. Again, these are just my opinions. Make your own decisions. Right now, Stellar is trading at about 11 cents, and Stellar saw all-time highs about 12 months ago at 85 cents. So if Stellar just returns to all-time highs, it's going to, and there's no guarantee, but in the next few years, maybe not 2019, maybe 2020, if it just returns to all-time highs, that's a 7x gain. I think it will. Let me know what you think about Stellar in the comments. Are you invested? Are you staying away? Is there a better altcoin? But we did 6, we did 5. Now the 4th altcoin that you chose that could potentially do very well this year is Apollo. Apollo currency, it's an incredibly low cap altcoin, but Apollo got almost the most votes on our Twitter poll. Is Apollo a sleeping giant, or is Apollo a scam? I've heard it both ways. Today we dig in. What is Apollo? Well, Apollo is a privacy coin, but they describe themselves as the ultimate currency because honestly, after doing a little research, it seems that Apollo does pretty much everything. Their biggest claim to fame is their privacy, and they describe themselves as the first cryptocurrency that allows 100% private transactions. But not only do they offer privacy, Apollo also offers smart contracts, just like Ethereum, and they also are going to offer a decentralized exchange, just like Stellar, just like Tron. Does Apollo have top 10 potential? How is Apollo, a privacy coin, different than Monero, different than Dash, different than all the other privacy coins? If you want to know exactly what these terms mean, their descriptions are right on the website. But right now, Apollo and Dash are the only two cryptos that offer coin shuffling. IP masking. Apollo and Verge is the only two privacy coins that offer IP masking. I'm not a developer, so I haven't specifically checked out their code, but the accumulation of all these privacy features combined with Apollo's decentralized exchange does add some value behind Apollo. I'll be waiting to see what you think in the comments, but the bigger question that I have is Apollo a scam? But I think this has to be addressed because there's some pretty serious allegations out there. When they were launching their ICO, I think about 6 months ago, all these accusations came up. So the good news is that the research has already been done. I'm going to leave you 2 links. I think that CKJ Crypto News did a great job in exposing the scam. Apollo scam must see. It's exposed in this 26-minute live stream. And then a rebuttal from their PR guy, who some people thought he was their CEO, Steve McCullough. He addressed every single concern in this video. Crypto Bitcoin Chris did a great job. Give them the likes, give them the views if you want to know the whole story. Link in the description. But to sum it up, what was their leadership Steve McCullough accused of? He launched a Kickstarter, raised I think around $30,000, and then a lot of the donors, the people that gave him money, never got their rewards that were promised. Something that I will give this team credit for, Steve McCullough in this video, he's very public. He will address these concerns directly, and which I like. According to Steve, the reason that some of their Kickstarter donors didn't get their reward is because apparently they went abroad in a different country, and due to local law enforcement, they got kicked out somehow before they could get the reward for their donors. He explains it in this video. He explains it in the video. Feel free to do your own research. It seemed like a misunderstanding to me. Big question. Am I investing in Apollo? No. I'm not. You could. Privacy coins scare me right now at the moment. I do have a small position in Monero, but this is my concern. Ethereum, Tron, they're getting privacy features. Bitcoin could easily get a privacy feature, and if Bitcoin gets updated, if these other top 10 cryptocurrencies get updated with privacy features, does that make Monero, Dash, Apollo irrelevant? So let me know what you think. Are you invested in privacy coins? Well, Apollo came out about 6 months ago. It's currently trading at a fraction of a penny. And let's check this out. Have any big exchanges picked it up? Well, I guess it's doing the most volume on Bitmart. Never really heard of that. And Coinbean. Interesting. Apollo's your number 4 on the countdown. 3 more to go. All right. The third coin that you picked that could have a very promising 2019 is Elastos. I was pleasantly surprised. I mean, I like Elastos. I do have a small position in Elastos, but to me, it's just sort of surprising that these low-cap coins, 2 low-cap coins in a row, got so many votes on our Twitter poll. Interesting. So, what is Elastos and why did I choose to invest? Elastos is aiming to be a decentralized internet. Elastos is also aiming to give you complete ownership of your data. Elastos is also a dApp platform, much like Cardano, much like EOS. Last but not least, Elastos is an open source project run by the Elastos Foundation. That's Elastos in a nutshell. And it's a very complex project. I'm learning more and more every day. But why do I like Elastos over similar cryptos? Well, in the past, I've already talked about merged mining and their virtual machine. But one thing I want to bring to you guys today is something that differentiates Elastos is their runtime. And again, I'm not a developer, I'm not a programmer, so this is all just research that I've done. So think of Elastos Runtime as an app engine or virtual machine. And Elastos Runtime can run dApps with better security than just running it all on the blockchain. And also Elastos Runtime can use the computing power of other underlying devices. So the point is that Elastos Runtime can run on top of an Android or iOS operating system. What does this mean? Well, from my research, this makes Elastos more scalable than EOS, for example, because EOS is not an operating system. With EOS, every dApp on their platform has to run on the blockchain. With EOS, the underlying device does not help whatsoever. What I like about Elastos in their runtime is that they don't have to replace other systems. Elastos can integrate with other systems. Do not tune out on me. Are you still with me? If you like the videos, this is the kind of stuff you want to see, let me know. Another thing I like about Elastos is they're making progress. So right now, this updates every 12 hours. They have almost 400 carrier nodes actively running. This number has grown by over 100,000 since November. Making moves. I like that. Let me be brutally honest with you right now. Were you bored by what I just said? Did the last 2 minutes you kind of tune out? Well, if you're looking to invest in upcoming promising technology, you got to do the research. I do, at least. But if I'm being honest, the tech alone did not compel me to invest in the project. One of the biggest reasons for me that I chose to invest in Elastos is the team. I think that the Elastos team is one of the strongest teams in the crypto space at the moment. They're very promising, and let me tell you why. Biggest reason is Rong Chen. He's the leader, he's the founder, and he used to work at Microsoft. And he was one of the leaders behind Windows Vista and Windows XP. Well, he left Microsoft to make this, Elastos. Another reason is their advisors. If we scroll all the way down past the engineers, past the developers, we see Da Hongfei. Da Hongfei was the leader behind Neo, a very successful blockchain. This is one of the reasons that the Neo virtual machine will be interoperable with Elastos. But my point is that the blockchain experience, combined with the Windows XP, the Windows Vista experience, makes this team as well-rounded as I think you can get in cryptocurrency. What do you think? Well, Elastos, very new project. As soon as it came out of the gate, it rallied to well over $80. Right now, it's sitting at around $2.76. I took out a position around the $3.50 mark. We'll see. I think it's promising. Now, if you've stuck with me in this video so far, keep in mind a lot of newbies, a lot of new people just getting into cryptocurrency in 2019 might be viewing this video in the next couple weeks, in the next couple months. People that are looking to invest, looking for a jumping off point. So, what altcoin do you think could potentially be a hidden gem? A little lottery ticket if you invest in it today. Let me know in the comments, just as a jumping off point for new people, but let's keep going. The number 2 cryptocurrency that you chose to have a positive 2019 is XRP. There's a lot of people backing XRP at the moment. What is XRP? XRP is a cross-border payment disruptor and solution. So a direct competitor with Stellar Lumens. How is XRP different? Well, right now, XRP consistently handles over 1,500 transactions per second, and according to them, they can scale to handle the same throughput as Visa, if/when they need to. So XRP handles cross-border payments. Who handles cross-border payments right now? Well, companies like Swift. There's non-cryptocurrency companies that handle it right now, that handle cross-border payments at the moment. The question is, will banks switch to cryptocurrency over traditional systems? Well, right now, companies like Swift, they have almost total market saturation at the moment, so it's going to take some time. But just in my opinion, banks aren't stupid. I think when they see the technology, they will choose to switch to cryptocurrencies like XRP, because XRP does solve problems. Am I invested in XRP? No. I like Stellar. But what do you think? Right now, XRP is trading at 36 cents, very low off compared to their all-time highs was around $3.65. If XRP just reaches its all-time highs again, maybe not, if not this year, next year, that's going to be an over 10x gain on your money. I think they will. What is XRP doing in 19? For Ripple and XRP, it's all about partnerships. Now that xRapid is launched, Ripple already has 7 partners using the XRP-powered payment solution, xRapid. I'm going to be keeping tabs. seeing how many more clients they're going to onboard. Are you invested in XRP? The last coin that I want to bring to you, the number one coin that you chose, is Cardano. Cardano got an overwhelming amount of votes saying that this will be the coin to watch in 2019. What is Cardano? Well, it's a third generation cryptocurrency, meaning that it's fast and it's scalable, and as well as an open source platform to develop smart contracts on. I like Cardano. I didn't choose these top 6 altcoins, you did on our Twitter, but Cardano is actually one of my biggest positions. I'm invested, I like it. And if you want to know the full story on Cardano, we've talked about it before, 3 reasons why I like Cardano. Check out that video for the full story. Something that I like, Charles Hoskinson, the founder of Cardano, maintains a high level of communication with the company and consistently releases video updates on the projects. I'm subscribed, I get his updates, he's very open about what the foundation is doing. Cardano, the project, the cryptocurrency, it's a lot newer than a lot of the other platforms out there. So this is going to be a make or break year for Cardano because we're actually going to get to see what they can do. In 2019, there'll be Shelley and staking. Shelley is the next step for Cardano. It's aiming to produce a fully decentralized ecosystem. The update is scheduled for early 2019, beginning with the implementation of voting and stake pool test nets. So the point is that developers are developing. We're finally going to get to see the platform in action. What I'm hoping that we see from Cardano in 2019 is I'm hoping we see some partnerships. One thing that I think that Cardano has is the tech and the leadership. I want to see some implementation. Right now, Cardano is trading at about 4 cents. Cardano hit its all-time highs about 12 months ago at $1.15. If, and I'm not saying it will, but if it goes back to its all-time highs of $1.15, that's going to be a 25x gain on your money. Now, one of the biggest things Cardano had back then was it had a lot of hype, it had a lot of promise, which is why 2019 will be a pretty big year for Cardano. I'm excited to see what Cardano can do. All right, team. We talked about Tron, XRP, Cardano, Apollo, and Elastos. If you disagree, let me know in the comments. If any of you stuck around to the end of this video, if you're still with me, I don't even know how many minutes we're in. If you're still with me, give me a wink. I don't know. This is Altcoin Daily. I'll see you tomorrow.